You can see that I've worked up most of these husks on the outside and some on the insides to the next stage from this stage. So I'm just going to add another layer to the outside of this husk so you can see how that is done. What I start to do is clarify which areas have the brighter pink and which areas have the darker purple. And I also want to crisp up these little white ribs of the vein that are projecting out from the surface of the husk. I'm working with two dilute colors, one that is a mixture of quinacridone rose with a little bit of cadmium green. This darker color is a mixture of quinacridone magenta and some viridian green. And you can see the colors fairly dilute so that darker tones are made by laying it down in multiple layers. I'm trying to shape this whole husk as well as the individual ribs and feathering strokes using those ribs as guidance. There's a little shadow cast here by the way this husk rolls over. So I'm going to darken under it with each of these little areas here. Sort of softly brush that along the under the fold over. Trying to make these veins the way they are on the corn, in that they are not perfectly parallel. They don't look like formulaic stripes, and I want to make sure that there's some undulation in them and some variety so that it doesn't end up looking too mechanical. I'm going to go back to the brighter pink with a little bit of yellow-green in it and work these lighter pink areas. The husks have sort of the color of the husk ranges from pink to this sort of dark purple, and it's sort of streaked in to these husks. So I'm trying to capture that variety of color within these husks as well. And then I want a sort of a cool highlight in this area here, so I'm going to just lay down a little bit of dilute blue.